Alright, so we're going to make this a little easier for cleaning the stick. We've got this 14-inch BE Whirl-Away surface cleaner here. We're going to unbox this, show you what you get in the box with this unit. There you go. There's a manual inside, so again, you want to read the manual. So here you got your 14-inch BE Whirl-Away surface cleaner. It's got a quarter-inch quick connect fitting on there that would connect to the end of your lance in place of your tip, your spray tip. If we spin this around, it's got a nice little skirt. This is going to kind of hover when it's working. This is rotating at a very high rotation speed. You've got two nozzles, one on each side of this spindle arm here, and it's going to be spraying out at very high velocity doing the work. As it's doing that, it's going to elevate this a little bit off the ground, and this this brush gives you a little bit of surface and a little cushioning to work with. One thing I want to note is that these do clog on occasion after a little while. You may need to pull these out. Best way to clean those out is with a paper clip or a pin. Poke through this side of it to dislodge any debris that's in there, and then either blow it out and backwash it from this side. Get all that debris out, throw the nozzles back in there, screw them back in, and you should be good as new. Alright, so when you get into surface cleaners and using surface cleaners, we have them in all different sizes, up from about 14-inch up to about over 36 inches in width. Using a surface cleaner is going to be very effective. It's going to have one or two or maybe even three nozzles in there that's rotating at a high speed. It's at an exact distance from the surface, so it's going to be nice and even. It's rotating around, doing a very effective job. It's easy to use. I should say most surface cleaners require at least 2.5 gallons a minute on most of them. On the higher end pressure washers and the higher end surface cleaners, you're going to need at least 3 gallons per minute. So that's very important to know too. So when you're shopping for surface cleaners, look at the minimum requirements. They are listed on our website. It'll tell you what the minimum GPM GPM rating is, what the pressure requirements are, probably a minimum and maximum. Make sure you're meeting those, and you'll be very pleased with the results you get from those accessories. Alright, so now we have everything set up. We know the pressure wash is working and it's operational. We've got a surface cleaner ready to go. We're going to work and start attacking the stick. We've got our PPE, so we'll put on our goggles, put on our gloves. We will make the attachment on the surface cleaner. We'll show you how that's done. So we're going to remove the nozzle that's on here now. The yellow nozzle we will not be needing. And this will basically attach directly to the surface cleaner, just like so. Make sure it's nice and tight on here, and we'll be ready to go with this. Now, for some people this might be a good distance to work with. For other people it might not. You might be taller. In that regard, we also sell extension lances similar to this guy over here. Now this is a 24-inch extension lance, so if you want it to make it a little bit more comfortable, you can disconnect that. We're going to add an extension lance. Give you another 24 inches to work with. We can then attach this. Make that nice and tight. Might be a little more comfortable to work with, especially if you're a taller guy. It gives you a little bit more area to work with as well. So when you get that going, we got the trigger pulled. Turn on the engine, pull the recoil. Alright, so as you saw, the surface cleaner was pretty effective in doing the deck relatively quickly. Normally what I'll do is after I do a little surface clean, I'll get the regular lance a 25 or 15 degree tip and just kind of go over that because you got a lot of residual dirty water. You want to get that off the deck. Make sure it's all nice and clean so when it dries it's looking really good and polished up. The other thing you want to do is if you're looking to strip paint off of that deck, you're not going to want to use a surface cleaner on that. The surface cleaners aren't going to really be the best choice for that. You're going to have to really probably go with your standard spray tip, a 15 degree probably. So it's going to be a little bit more of a delicate job to be able to do that. That's pretty much it. It doesn't hurt to take the surface cleaner after a use like that and maybe clean the nozzles out, clean it down so it's ready for the next use. Pretty easy to use and very effective.